Hello, people. All right, how are we looking? How's it all looking? Guys, let me know if you're in chat. Just having a look around at what we're going to do. Now, play career mode. Create a pro. Look at all these options. We would have picked one. Default everything. I would say that'll do. And 6-9. Then we could go down to average there. Now, if it stays the same at FIFA 21, we're going to have trouble selecting that left wing position. We're only going to be able to go forward left, creator or finisher, or midfield left winger. Maybe it is there. Midfield left winger. Yo, Kennedy, what's up? Trying to get things ready for FIFA 20 just to make sure everything's going to work. So there is a midfielder left winger style. It's not a position. So I'm going to leave it like that, and when we go in, we'll see what it comes out like. We've got plenty of options to change race. One thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be making our FIFA player on here into a reveal when he's ready, and then we're going to save it and import it in from FIFA. Hopefully. I always have to make sure I get all the settings right. We're going to pick skin tone. You guys went for a tan. I'm just kind of looking around, see what we've got. What options there might be. What's up, everybody? Just having a look around. Any different options here to go through, trying to figure out what he's going to look like based on what your thoughts were. Because we've got plenty to choose from. And hair as well, so you guys picked hair colors today. What are we going to go for? Where's the ginger one you guys wanted? Look at him. Oh yeah, we can choose all these bits. It's going to have a signature celebration, that's for sure. Running style, have one as well. Hopefully there'll be some more options. Set pieces. We're going to have them untucked, obviously, because that's how we roll. But we'll have a look at some more options. Boots, plenty of boots, gloves, sweet. One thing we didn't look at was the age. I believe now you can set it to a pretty good age. If I put it to 2003, you're choosing the mode player of how many likes it gets. Yes, I am. Mostly. There's a few close options, like choosing between some of the... Yeah, I don't want to do all of the same idea. So, for example, the one that mentions a lot of the Irish player, he will be in parts of it, but not all of it, depending on how it fits. I have got a story in mind now of how it's all going to fit together, story-wise, because I've got to come up with a decent backstory that's going to be good for people to watch. But if you go back and look at the videos based on the likes, most of the ones with the top likes will be the ones that I'm choosing. Depending on what it is, it should fit. But I wanted to have a look now at some things in here. So I've set it to 2003. Apparently that means it should be good age-wise. And the other thing I haven't figured out yet is what club we're going to play for. I'm either thinking championship, any team in the championship really, maybe just Reading because I love Reading, or the A-League. I'm playing for Wellington Phoenix, which is in New Zealand. That'll be one. In the championship of Reading there, or I was thinking in Ireland's league here, which would link to the Irish guys one, because we'll probably end up playing for Shamrock Rovers here in Dublin, and that would link to my story pretty well, and that's a good league to start in. The only problem, say if we went to Shamrock Rovers, everything's, yeah, whatever, it doesn't matter. And what about the MLS? That is a good idea. The MLS is somewhere we started with Oscar Stromberg. That is a good idea, which I wouldn't mind. These are all my other pretend ones I've been doing. So, example, we come here. This is that, look, you can get 15 years old now, which is really cool. So that's something I really like now they've changed. So you can be 15 years old now. So we're going to make the guy next year 16. That's going to be helpful. The thing I'm not too keen on my player is that, look at this, 66 overall. And see, he's a left mid. That's so annoying. I'm a left mid position. I chose midfielder, left winger. But it's put me as left mid. You're the only one to choose MLS in my player idea. I haven't actually put up what league or team that we're going to be playing in because I don't want that to be down to you guys. I want to make sure I choose the right one for the storyline for that one. So if I'm figuring out a story of a country that we need to be in or what league we need to be in, that one's up to me. That's why I didn't put that one in. Hey guys, look at this. I'm already a crucial player. I came to Shamrock Rovers, which is the problem because the my player starts off at 66 overall. Now, if you guys keep watching, I'm going to show you something which is trying to get me figured out. Let me know what your thoughts are. If you go to here, Edit Pro, the created my player gives you kit name, kit number change. What you can change your role between backing midfielder, left, right, yeah, okay, whatever. And you can change your traits. This is something because you get through accomplishments, which is cool. That stuff's cool. The problem is that I start with 66 overall. Do we want to start that high? If we were going to start in this league with Shamrock Rovers, I would want to start at a much lower overall and really work our way up. I know you can change the overall of the player by a cheat code on PC. That probably would work, but I preferably don't want to use cheat codes on FIFA 21 unless it's exactly the same as doing it on FIFA 20, which I may try as soon as I get it. And if that's the case, then I'll do it like this because I have done that before and I know how to do it with the Frosty engine thing. But if you look at this, we've got all these styles and animations to choose from. And then if you go look at this, I will show you. I'm a 15, which is good. But the problem is here, we're on £565 a week and we're valued at 1.6 million and we're 66 overall. Which is cool, but, and we have accomplishments. If you look at this, if I load another one, I think it was 4 maybe? Let's have a look. Load number 4. You guys can help me decide this because this is what I'm actually trying to figure out right now is how... Why are you giving me tips on how to be crew mode? Go away. Alright, so he's 15 again, that's fine. Double check. We're at Wellington Phoenix. This is what I chose. And my overall, sorry I'm getting confused. 66. Okay, so it's still, yeah, and we're still at 565. So being a different team isn't too bad. And you look at this one, and I'm a sporadic player here. If I came, because there's 72 rated players and stuff, high rated players, I'm classed as a sporadic. If I went to Shamrock Rovers, I'd be a crucial. I'd be starting every game. And as a 15-year-old, I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want to be a 15-year-old with 66 overall because I think that'll be too much too soon. Or 16-year-old, because we're going to go with 16. So if you look at that, there's a couple of crucial players here at the 70s. I don't want to have a first season where we own everything. So now look at this. you're still watching, let me know in the comments, guys, if you're here, if you're watching. Let me know your thoughts, because we're trying to figure out how we want to do this. I think it's number 3 I want to load up. I made one. Give me some. Okay. We're at Derry City here. 66 overall again. Okay, so it's not this one. We'll find it, don't worry. I rate this Shauna Hugh map there. It does look pretty good. The idea itself is good, but I don't want to take all the ideas from one thing. That's why I was trying to get everyone to comment separate things per one, so that we could pick one thing each time that was the highest. If I try number 2, what am I doing? Load. Number 2. You guys look at this one. I think this is the one I did. I created a pro. He's 16, this guy. We're here at Derry City. Oh yeah, see 50 overall. Okay, so we have the same amount of money per week, but only worth 80,000. So if we're in this kind of league at that rating, have you noticed how I have no... my actions is here instead of here. I have no accomplishments. Have a look at this one now. I can't request to transfer, I can only request to get online. I'm a prospect for the team. I'm red 50, age 16, whatever else. So for me, that looks cool, age-wise and overall-wise, because then we could work from like 50 being the lowest, in the lowest league probably in the game, and see how far we can get. But the problem with this is, if you look at this, I got no options. I can only change my kit number. I could only... can't even change that, just giving me the option to look at it. And I can't change any of this. And the only options, I've got no celebration options, no nothing, it's done. So the problem is, if I can, I'll look into the mod. If I can mod FIFA 21 straight away to get the normal players overall down, that might work. But at the moment, starting with 66 overall in a league like this won't be very good. Don't know what your guys' thoughts are on that one. But if we go start a new one, we go to initial squads. And yeah, admit if you're watching, guys, let me know your thoughts. Play career mode. Create a pro. It's annoying because you can't choose the overall. I feel like I should be able to choose my overall. You can do it for a creative player, yet you can't do it for the pro, which is the whole point, is meant to be about me. Our pro. We can go up to 2002, October 6. Because we all know the nationality is going to be South African. You're here, you're watching. Ryan, what's up? Come join the chats. So if we're looking at this, we've got, yeah, whatever, doesn't matter too much. Midfielder, left, winger, even though we can't actually have it. Make him look cool. Look at the animations and everything. Okay, but we can advance now. Now, if I was to pick, for example, Reading. Yes, nationality probably will be South Africa. If you go look at the comments, it's whichever comments have the most likes, and South Africa gets, you add them all up, the most likes. Unless people change it now, I'm still giving time, so it's not confirmed. It's either going to be Ireland or South African by the looks of it. I'm happy with either, to be honest. They're pretty cool choices. But either way, for me, that's cool. Okay, look at this, guys. So we've got a left mid. He's playing for Reading. 16 years old. We can do the 16-year-old thing, which is great, without cheating or hacking or whatever you want to call it. Project Manson was awesome. Now, we've got accomplishments. We've got everything. If you go to my career, we're on 1,000 a week here. 66 overall, so we're getting more money a week just because we're playing for Reading. What about Uruguay? Uruguay didn't get enough likes, I don't believe. I mean, if you go look at it now, you can go see how many likes they had. There's quite a lot there. Let's go. I'll have a look now, shall I? Oh, look, it's me just chatting. Go down to nationality. Ugh, don't want to hear my voice. Have a look in this one, and there's... So the Irish one's got 12 thumbs up. Your South Africa one, Ryan, has 1 thumb up. That's 1 there. Then there's another South Africa one with 2 thumbs up, so that's 3. Then there's a South Africa with 12. That instantly makes it, I don't know, like 15. Germany, South Africa again, 16. South Africa again, 17. South Africa again, 18. So South Africa is clearly the winner here. There's a few others in the list. But as for nationality, it's going to be... And no, starting club isn't a part of it, Ryan. Yeah, so South Africa got a lot. And if I can actually look at my analytics and I can see half of my, well, about a quarter of my views are from South African people watching, like you. And the other 75% are from England. Look at that. We're going to have to start, if we started at Reading, it would be 66 overall, left mid, 1,000 a week, 1.6 million. Which for me is kind of sucks because I feel like you're already halfway there. Like that's a 66 overall is a decent championship player, and I'm in the rotation squad here at Reading, which isn't bad. So if I was gonna do it, I have to come to a team like Reading, and to be honest, that would be really fun for me. Yeah, South Africa's been dominating the comments for sure. Where am I starting? That's what we're trying to kind of figure out now. I'm just looking around at the moment because what I'm putting into consideration here is what's happening here. See the role on the screen, it says rotation here, but if we go and played for Shamrock Rovers in that league, we're at 66 overall, which means we'd be the best player in that league straight away, which would be dumb. But if we came here, we'd be an average championship player in the rotation, just like these guys, of Reading in the championship, which is okay. And if we played for somewhere like the A-League, which is the other option, the Australian A-League, and the New Zealand team, Wellington Phoenix, I would be a sporadic. And you always start with 66 overall, which is actually quite annoying. But the good thing about the My Player, the player creation, is you get all the options and the accomplishments. You get all these accomplishments, and you get all these options in here. So all these options in here are like, you can change the kit name, which is cool. So if I ever change it, you can change your gameplay role. You can change all your traits, which you're going to unlock and stuff. Which league? That's what we're trying to decide still as well. We haven't decided. Whichever team I go for is which league. It's either going to be the Championship, the English Championship, Republic of Ireland League, or the A-League, I think. Maybe the German 2 League. I haven't really looked into that one too much. But look at all the options you can change here with the My Player option. You get all the cool choices, and you get the animations, which is something I want to have. Goal celebrations. So trying to figure out where we're going to fit in. If we start in the championship, at least there'll be a big stadium, and you could go for Italy. The only problem with Italy is this league, the B League isn't licensed. It puts me off when things aren't licensed. You go have a look here. Edit teams. What do we got? Club transfers. Italy, yeah, you got Serie A, TIM, but then you got Calcio B, not licensed. Which is kind of dumb. It's like, ugh. You would use the cheat code for rating, upgrade, and downgrade for each season. The main thing is I'm going to be getting FIFA 21 the day, October the 1st, so the day it comes out in early access. And I don't want to be waiting around to make the My Player. I want to make it straight away. Either I'm going to be creating the My Player at 66 overall, or we're going to be creating a pro. Because creating a pro, we can put it down, but we don't get the options, which kind of sucks. So it's trying to figure out what the best choice is going to be. There won't be any Volta in this My Player, by the way, because I feel like that sidetracked us quite a lot in the Oscar Stromberg one. Was it Oscar Stromberg? No, Marek Divas. Sidetracked us a bit. Because I'm wondering, if you started as a player, maybe use France. Go player career, and we choose a real player. Let's say France. This one's not too bad. There's a few choices we can go to. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Where do I want to go? For the story I have planned, it doesn't matter which country we go to. Play in. It doesn't matter. Because the story I've got planned will be able to fit any of them based on how I'm doing it. Say we went to these guys. And we came. Who we want? This Brazil guy? Sweet. We'll go with you. Yes, I want to start a career mode with this guy. What position is taken? If you look at the comments, if you're talking about the position of the my player, it's going to be left wing. That's for sure. We're going to be left winger, which is cool. Annoying thing again with FIFA is they give you the option of left midfield or left forward and no left wing. So I'm assuming I'm going to have to pick left forward, which means it's either going to put me up front or on the side wing if it's a 4-3-3 formation. That's the other thing. Depending on what club we go to, depends on their default formation. That's another thing we could look into quickly. Seeing their default formations and what they might be playing. Okay, so we've loaded in with a random guy. And yeah, so you get no options with this. You did like 2 my play. Yeah, that was a mistake. 2 my players was not a good idea. And then doing a my manager and a my player at the same time was not a good idea either. Really messed it up. I'm sticking to 1 this year. Just 1. Alright, so yeah, we don't really have many options. But a guy like this is a sporadic. Yeah, it's just not. Yeah, go look for some clubs. I'm doing it too. We're just gonna sit here and chat for a minute. I won't be on too long because it's midnight here. Okay, so if we go to edit teams, team sheets, we can look at some of the lineup. Say we went to Reading in the championship. They're playing 4-1-4-1. So I'd be put at left mid, I assume. If I pick left mid. But if I pick left forward, do I get put at forward or left mid? You don't get choices of secondary positions. You don't actually get to pick the role, which is very annoying. If we went to Republic of Ireland, played for Shamrock Rovers, they're playing a 4-3-3. So we get put where Burke is there on the left wing. He's 66 and I was 66. I'm sure I'd get put straight in his position. I'd fit straight into the first team. I'd Republic of Ireland, but then the player would get really good. Netherlands? Netherlands here. Depending on which team we went for. The other option would be to pick a really big team and get loaned out. But I'm not sure how that would work in terms of actually being loaned out or just or just sitting on the bench for the entire season. FC20, let's see. Depending on which team we went for formation wise, it wouldn't matter too much because FC Dallas. Oh, is that you that mentioned FC Dallas? That's right, I do remember that. Should we go look at the MLS? Did I miss it? Did I miss USA? Good, there we go. FC Dallas, left wing. So that could work. That'd be cool. And you'd fit in quite well into a squad like that. AIK. I'm actually going to start up on my player in a second and just look at FC Dallas and see what kind of positioning you'd get. That AEK? What does AEK play for? AIK, sorry. Was that? What's this one? Oh, this is the Plumman Special League thing. Netherlands. Yeah, I don't want to start in Europa League straight away though. That's the thing. This is going to be a big my player. I've already got things planned to make it last a very long time. So I want this. I don't want to rush straight into the good stuff. I want to progress and earn it and move up properly. That's why I'm so tempted to start with a less overall. If I can use a cheat and get it down, then I will probably do that if it works straight away. Otherwise, I'm not sure how I want it to go. If we went to New Korea, we're going to go for FC Dallas this time. Gotta go. Bye-bye. Unless you want to see your FC Dallas thing. Fake remote, create a pro. This guy. 2002. Make sure we get that the same every time. And we'll go for FC Dallas. FC Cincinnati. Japan. That could be interesting. If I was going to go for one of the lower leagues, it would probably be the Irish one. Okay, so say we came here for FC Dallas in the MLS, which would be cool. Which would be all good. We'd be an important first team player already. See, again, that's the problem. We're already too high up in the rankings, even at FC Dallas. We're an important player. I can request a loan and that's it. And we're on $650 a week, valued at $1.6 million. It's alright. Do we really want all these options though? That's if I can't cheat, would I rather be a lower overall player and work our way up? Because we'd be a prospect if we came into Shamrock Rovers and we could push into the first team. I think you're thinking too big with the clubs. Well, who's that for? You said Mexico? Oh, looking at the team sheet. Where's Mexico? I'm tired. I'm really tired. Mexico. What did you say? One entry. These guys. 3.5 stars. See, they're all 77, 75, 76 overall. They're all 70s. Which would work, I suppose. It's kind of like championship, but there's nowhere to go in the Liga BBVA. That's not too bad of an option. If I can find cheat. You have a team. Oh yeah, going in. Huh. If I can find a team that's gonna work, then I will. Because this is me thinking right now. I'm actually got everything. What you can't see is on these pieces of papers. Oh, and this one. What I do at work. I write ideas down at work of what's gonna happen and why and when and how. This is a sneak peek. Like this is episode 1 right here. Now that you can see it, there's a bit more. You get to see that one day. And a couple more words on that one. LALKS Lods 53 rated left wing. Are you talking about a player that's already created? Wait, what league is that? LKS Lods. Give me a league and I'll go look. Lods. LKS Lods. Let me Google it. LKS. Poland. But the thing is, I don't need I don't want to use an already created player. That's Poland. Let's go have a look anyway. That one. Alright. Oh my good gosh. 1 star. Very nice. Where is he? The good thing is though, he is a left winger. Where is he? You there already? Is it this guy? Oh, is it this guy? 3-star weak foot, 2-star skill moves, 18, 53. That's pretty cool actually. Oh no, he's a cam. What am I talking about? Oh, he's a left wing. Nah, he's a cam. Let down. I can replace him. That is a pretty cool idea though, that is nice. Now what the other thing I was going to do was show you something else. Where am I? If we went to continue career. This is something I'm not keen on. If we go to accomplishments, have a look at bull skills. We're already 4-star skills, something I wasn't happy about. Why am I 4-star skills? So then if I get this one, which is beating players with skill, beating players off dribble, and successfully dribbling by 10 players, do I gain 3 skills and then hit 0 stars again, like the glitch? Is that going to happen again? Because I'm at 4 already. I should be at 2, I think, and then it goes 3, 4, 5, which is a problem. Now, I don't know how I check otherwise. Is it this one? Yeah. Oh, yeah, there we are. So set 4-star skills, 1-star weak foot. Now, if we go load up player number 3 again, Bolton might work. Why? How come Bolton out of all the championship teams? Probably go for Reading if I did that. But I do want to start a live stream career mode with Reading. We'll see. And then, okay, so this is the little boy, is it? Nope, not this one. What was it? We didn't save over it. Load. 2. Can't remember. Might be this one. Yeah, it is this one, I think. Yeah, 50 overall. Okay, so if I was to start it with this guy, well, we couldn't edit any of the options and stuff. Oh, wrong one. He would be, we go stats. Yeah, he's got 4-star skills as well. Okay, so he's 50 overall, 4-star skills, age 16. I'm looking at the skills right now. Okay, so who's this guy? What's his name? What's your name, man? O'Hill. Okay. So if we go to edit creative player, O'Hill, okay. We go. You can change that stuff here at the start, which isn't too bad then. If I do that, we have 1 signature celebration. And we just make our set. If we do all this at the start, maybe it wouldn't be too bad. We got boots. I think we can change boots. Gloves. We can change all this stuff. And then here's we can't change this one unless we only do left midfielder. I can't even choose a third thing. Now there's no way that it's got weak foot ability here. I can choose how good my weak foot is. Unless I'm wrong. Yeah, look, you cannot choose how many star skills I start off with. Like, how come I can choose my weak foot ability? Yet I can't choose my skill moves. Because otherwise I'd start that at 1 as well and work it up. And if you're a player like this, how do you get those skills up? Maybe that's why. Which would be really dumb. Meaning it would be a better idea to start with the other guys because they have the accomplishment system to get it up in the first place. I'm getting so confused. Anyway, I don't know about you guys, but I'm having a think. Now, if you want to sit with me for a minute and go through some of the videos results that might be happening, nationality was going to be South African, by the looks of it. And let me turn this down. Looking at the other ones, most of you said for age, most of you said 16 to 17. 16's got 11 likes, so 16. 16 to 18, 16. 17, 18, 16, 17, 16, 16, 16, 16, 16. Okay, so it's looking like 16 years old, which is good. That's a number I like to see from a player. Now, first name, guys. First name. If you're here, let me know your thoughts on the first names. The one with the most likes as a first name. 11, 7. You were close, Ryan. You were close. 1, 2. Alright, so the winner of the first name, by the looks of it, will be Sean. Came in second was Ryan's one with Ayabonga, which would have been cool. Last name is, have a look. Donahue's and maybe Bright, Davids, Rubio, and Donahue. So it's either going to be Donahue or Rubio because they're the top two. In tone, this has been an interesting one in terms of how we make the player soon. One of you said white with freckles, maybe tanned, tannish, got a few. Oh yeah, there's a few there. Alright, I'm not going to go through the rest because we've got to wait till the rest come through. And the other ones that are coming up will be pretty good too. Alright, I'm going to finish this one off here. I'm going to go look into some FIFA 20 mods. See if I can use them in FIFA 21 when it comes out. If I can, I'll probably do that in terms of the overall. Just bring in the overall down. Then we can play. Anyway, that's it for me. Catch you later. Bye bye.